Hey guys, it's Oops and it's week 2 of BFA. A little gold making video about fish and fishing. Right, first thing I'm going to say before I start really talking about fishing is there's a link in the description of this vid to a giveaway for a shop pet. It's open to EU and USA. Now it doesn't run out to the 30th of September. It's open to subscribers, and if you check that vid, you can see how to enter. Okay, so let's go on to fishing and have a look at some fish. Right, okay. Sand shifter, easily fished up. According to TSM, auction house price is only 14 gold at the moment. Slimy mackerel, again only 18 gold. Frenzied Fangtooth from Kulturus is 18 gold. Lane Snappers 18 gold. Great Sea Catfish 18 gold. Red-tailed Loach 18 gold. Midnight Salmon is currently 300 each. And Tiragard Perch is 37 each. I got one in there as well that's part of an achievement, and that's the Utaka. And they're selling for 72 gold a piece. Right, those prices basically can be rubbish. It's again because of these 1-2 stacks on the AH, and people trying to get you to sell yours using TSM for low money, and they'll just buy them all up and sell them like for a huge stack for big money, which is exactly what I do. I've mainly been doing it with Midnight Salmon. I'll probably buy them for under 300, and then I'll sell them for 390, stacks of 100 or more, and just make a lot of gold. So bear that in mind, guys. Point of fish is all to do with cooking. Let's bring up my Proffesions. One of the main things about these Midnight Salmon is they make the feasts. You've got the Galley Banquet, which is only selling for 619 gold. In my mind is very cheap at the moment. You need 2 Midnight Salmon for that, and some Tiragard pork. The rest of the stuff is fairly easy to get. And the Bountiful Captain's Feast, which will add 100 to a stat for all your raid or dungeon members. TSM updating itself, sorry about that. And that needs 5 Midnight Salmon. So these can be quite expensive to make, and I would imagine they're going to sell for a lot of gold when we get near raids. Okay, currently 2,509. I think they'll be going for a lot more than that. So you might want to stock up on those Midnight Salmon if you're planning to make feast of raids, or even to sell. Other thing fish is good for is the aromatic oil. I've made a bit about that, and there is a link in the description of this vid. So any toon can do this. If I just right click on that, he will make an aromatic oil. I guess he's putting them down here somewhere. Where's he putting them? Second bag. There we go. They're selling for 14 gold. Again, that's saying I would buy the little stacks up and sell them big stacks for lots of gold. Prove a point on that. I'm going to head over to the AH and have a look. But one other thing that's really important about fishing is any sea pools or any basically sea fishing you do, not inland, you've got a chance to fish up great sea ray. Now I had quite a few of these, and I was selling them for 40k each. They seemed really easy to fish up. Admittedly, I did do a lot of fishing, but we'll go over to the auction house and see what the price is at the moment. So while I run over to the auction house, I'll just stop the vid here and be right back. Hello guys, it's Oops and I'm back at the auction house. I've actually started a search because it's still terrible on the auction house. It's so slow. I mentioned this in other vids. Please sort this out. I think you've just got people writing it down rather than any real good machine working it. Anyway, okay, so what I was saying is, guys, do not get duped. when you see people in trade chat offering to buy your fish and your herbs for a certain amount of money, it's because it's selling for a lot more on the auction house. Do not buy from, I sell to those guys. They're just out to make a lot of gold and at your expense. So spend a bit of time and get some stacks together and go to the auction house and sell it. And I'm just about to prove a point. While we're waiting for this to work, I have already looked up the Great Sea Ray, and it's currently making 28,000 each. It's still a good price. I know people do not like fishing. My advice is find something on YouTube or Netflix you want to watch and just minimize your WoW window, sit on a coastal sea path and just fish. Just have the sound up on your game so you can hear the bobber, and while you're watching your program you can just fish away without actually having to spend any time just sitting there watching it. I do it all the time. Anyway, this is still kicking along, so I'm waiting for it so I can prove a point to you guys about buying and selling your fish. Currently doing a search on Redtail Loach. I'm using Auctionator to do the search. I've got TSM on there, but Auctionator does give me a lot more control when I'm buying and selling, and there's so many little stacks of where it's either gold makers trying to get you to list yours for less, or people just listing for a lot less. So there we go. Redtail Loach is currently selling for 24 gold. As you'll see, TSM is saying it's 19, so that's not working really well either at the moment. I would buy all these stacks up down to about 37, and then I would put them in a big stack and sell them for probably around 45 gold. And I'll have a few hundred there and just make easy money. Let's see if I can quickly search on Midnight Salmon, prove the same point. So yeah, what I'm saying guys is go to the auction house, look at the silly little stacks and put yours on at big stacks and you can ask more gold. And Auctionator lets you do that because you can just put price per item in there. If it's selling on the auction house for 24, I would put on mine, it will sell it for 45. And put nice hefty stacks, 50s and 100s on there. Easy way to make gold. So that's it guys. Do your fishing, catch a few of those mounts. Be careful how you're selling your fish. And good luck. Hope you make some gold. Thanks for watching and bye bye for now.